Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I have yet to try Last of Us Part 1 for myself, but unfortunately, as is evident by the Steam forums and the Steam user review section, it seems like this is yet another poor PC release. Now, this PC release was obviously done by Iron Galaxy. This was not a Nix's PC release. Nix's, of course, did Spider-Man, which was absolutely excellent. Iron Galaxy in the past has done Batman Arkham Knight, and they did Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Nathan Drake collection, in my experience, ran really well. Unfortunately, obviously, everybody knows the story about Batman Arkham Knight. But, unfortunately, in the case of Last of Us, it seems like this is yet another poor PC release. I am waiting to jump into the game myself. It's just that, Resident Evil 4 Remake just came out. I'm probably gonna play it a little bit, but RE4 Remake is definitely the priority right now, and I don't really want to juggle multiple games at the same time. But nevertheless, was very much excited for The Last of Us Part 1, but this seems like a game that you'll probably want to wait until there are several patches rolling out and the game gets better and better. So right now, off the Steam user reports and everything I can gather on social media, it looks like there are several crashes. One of the Steam reviews notes 12 crashes, crash to desktop with error, account of 3, freeze and killing the task 3, freeze together with Steam 5, and crash and PC freezing 1. And on top of that, the game, when you launch it, does have to compile shaders for a lengthy period of time. I've heard anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour in length of compiling shaders. Now, the issue with this is that that time frame also eats up at your Steam refund window counter. So that's something to definitely be mindful of while you're compiling shaders and whatnot, that your Steam refund window is actually being eaten up because you're at the menu and that Steam playtime is ticking. That's the way Steam does it. It's an automated system that has worked rather well, and it really does mitigate the risk of you buying a shoddy PC port, because if it's bad, you can just refund it. But 2 hours gives you a decent bit of time to experience a game. When you're talking about it being reduced to 90 minutes or even an hour, and usually you want to, probably stop at the 90-minute mark of total Steam time played, just so, you have a little bit of extra breathing room, so you make sure that your refund will go through. This is very much a bummer because Last of Us is one of the most iconic games of all time, and Sony, they are doing a fairly good job with their PC releases, I feel. I thought Spider-Man was obviously really good, Days Gone was excellent, God of War was excellent, Spider-Man, again, was really good, Miles Morales was obviously really good, Returnal had some of your typical stuttering issues, but as far as, the feature set and whatnot, that was really well done, and Last of Us, I was initially a little bit skeptical about because Iron Galaxy was working on it, but also I had a great experience with Uncharted, not the Nathan Drake collection, excuse me, the Among Thieves collection, I forget what it's called, the Legacy of Thieves collection, and I thought, give them some credit, maybe they'll do a good job with Last of Us Part 1. Based on what I'm seeing right now, I would say that this is a game you should probably wait on a sale for, wait for the game to ultimately get a lot of updates. PC gaming has just been, really, really spotty when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's been so inconsistent, and more inconsistent than I can recall in a very long time, and a lot of it does have to do with the stuttering and the shader compiling and all that nonsense, and a lot of these games are compiling shaders before they actually launch, but even then, you're running into issues. We're looking at all these games, Hogwarts Legacy, Wild Heart, Last of Us Part 1 now, Dead Space Remake had its issues, Callisto Protocol, absolute atrocity was that game. It's just issue after issue after issue, and you're talking about people that are investing a significant amount of money into their PC. My PC, at this point, it's aged a little bit, but it's still a Ryzen 7 3700X and an RTX 3080. That's a substantially, beefy PC to say the least, especially in comparison to a PS5, but compare how Callisto Protocol ran on my PC versus how it can run on a PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is the way to go to play that game, and now with Last of Us Part 1, based on what I'm hearing, if the crashing and the, stuttering isn't fixed, well, PS5 continues to be the place where Last of Us Part 1 is going to be the place to play. Hogwarts Legacy, in my experience started off kind of good, and then it got really bad, and now it's really good again. But you're talking about everything happening in a month and a half. On launch day, where was the best place to play Hogwarts Legacy at? It was on PlayStation 5. It was not on PC, given all of those issues with that game, and it just seems to be more and more prevalent with the PC. When a game runs really well, oh, the experience can be incredible. My experience with Resident Evil 4 Remake, outstanding. I have had a friend that has had some issues with their PC version of RE4 Remake, but in my experience, outstanding. My experience with Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, that was really, really good. But again, it sometimes is this crapshoot that we're playing, and yeah, Hogwarts Legacy was a train wreck for me for a while. Wild Hearts, abomination for me. Dead Space Remake was really good, to be fair, in my experience. I know people had their stuttering issues. Callisto Protocol, again, another train wreck for me, and it looks like Last of Us Part 1, yet again. Another one of these games that I was very much looking forward to, and given the fact that Sony is charging a premium for these games, you would hope that they would run well. I've heard the idea of this is just how PC gaming is gonna be, and because there's so many different hardware configurations, and I've been saying that for a while, like, that is the difference between PC and consoles. Consoles, the developers know what they're working on. There's that one platform that they're developing on, or at most two when you talk about Xbox, where there's the Series S and the X, or, you know, you can add a couple more platforms if they're cross-generation, but the permutations are limited as far as what you're running on a console. There's the PS5, there's the PS4 if you're developing a cross-gen game, there's the Xbox Series X, S, and then the Xbox One if it's a cross-gen game. On PC, you're talking Intel CPUs, a plethora of Intel CPUs, AMD CPUs, a plethora of AMD CPUs, NVIDIA GPUs, AMD GPUs. There's people playing on laptops with mobile GPUs, and then, you know, it is a lot better with the Steam Deck. Like, the Steam Deck performance is what the Steam Deck performance is, because it is just that one platform you're running on. Curious to see how Last of Us Part 1 is running on the Steam Deck. I can't imagine it would be that great, but it would be interesting to see it. Hopefully it can get 30 frames per second. I know Naughty Dog did come out and say that it was gonna be able to be ran on the Steam Deck. Currently speaking, there is no verified label on the Steam page, but let's be real, the verified label for the Steam Deck is sometimes a little bit of a meme anyway. When Dead Space Remake is dropping down to 8 frames per second and it's still somehow getting the verified label, that should right away put into question how much the verified label really does mean. At this point, I would say, you know, maybe buy it on Steam. Make sure you keep an eye on the your playtime, and then, you know, if you want to refund it and buy it at GMG for a little bit cheaper of a price point, go for that. I ultimately do believe that the game is going to get fixed at some point. Like, all of these games, ultimately, they usually do get fixed. Like, I jumped back into Callisto Protocol not too long ago just to see how it was running, and it was running a lot better for me, and I know that stuttering fix was resolved pretty quickly, but in the case of Callisto, like, these games, they should be running at least playably from day one, but nevertheless, I can go on a tangent about that. But let me know your guys' thoughts if you're playing Last of Us Part 1. Let me know how your performance and your experience has been thus far. I plan on starting the game later today, at least playing it for like an hour or so and just seeing how the game does run on my rig, and then I do plan on downloading it on my deck as well. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.